Well, it is February here, and that means it is Black History Month, the month where we celebrate and we remember the Black figures and lives in America that were courageous and bold and stood up to what was happening in society and changed people's lives. It's a celebration because as Christians, we want to celebrate the diversity that God has created. God has created each one of us different from another, and so we celebrate that God and His creative power has made us not all the same. In fact, when we read Revelation 7:9, we see a beautiful picture of diversity. After this, I looked, and behold, a great multitude that no one could number, from every nation, from all tribes and peoples and languages, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes with palm branches in their hands. God loves diversity. God created people to be diverse. The church is not one color. The church is not one language. The church is not one ethnicity. The church is diverse. All around the world are millions of people that look different from you, that look different from me, that speak different languages, that have different ethnicities, that have different family backgrounds, and have different histories. God has created us in diversity because it is beautiful. And so this month, as we celebrate Black History Month, let us not have our pride get in the way of celebrating God's vision for diversity. When our pride gets in the way, when we think of ourselves as better than another group of people or more deserving than another group of people, our pride has gotten in the way of God's plan for diversity. So this month, we're going to celebrate and we're going to see some of the stories of Black men and women who had faith that God had a plan. And their faith led them to do courageous and bold things. So we will celebrate God's diversity on display this month as we see Black men and women living out their faith, fighting against slavery, fighting against oppression, and fighting to make the gospel known and make freedom a reality.